It feels good. It feels good to be back. Back with another video. Back with a video I haven't really planned. I just want to sit and chat because I've missed this. I've missed you. And it's a new year that is calling for a lot of newness. 2026 is playing no games. It has brought radical change. Radical change that has definitely shaken us. By us, I mean, I don't know, maybe for you too, in your family, but for us, we've had a lot of change so far already, and it's just made me really reflect. I've just been thinking about the year ahead and how I want to show up in the world this year, and I just get this strong urge in me to not let it be another year where I'm not aggressively going for the things that I want. And it's funny saying that because it's like, girl, you literally moved to China in 2024. You aggressively went for something you wanted. That is true. I did. 2024 was great. 2025 was also really great, but for some reason it was a really exhausting year for me. On the work front, everything was actually fantastic. Like, I worked my socks off and I was recognized for that. Things happened. Like, I was flown to the US to do a presentation about something that I do at work, and that was incredible. I got engaged to the love of my life. That was incredible. The year, I still had this feeling inside, like another year's gone by where I don't really feel like you did that thing that you really wanted to do. And I know for myself that thing, there's many little things, but this is a big one of those things. And I think every year that goes by where I've been inconsistent and I haven't managed to just do it makes me a bit sad. I'll be honest, it does make me sad. And I'm not going to be hard on myself because life be life-in and things happen all the time. But this year I am telling myself, no matter what life throws at me, I want this to be my thing. I want this to be the thing I end the year thinking, wow, like I did that. I stuck at that, and I'm proud of myself for that. Like, I enjoy this so much. I enjoy the process of filming. I enjoy the process of editing. I enjoy the process of sharing my thoughts and sharing my life. There are so many great things happening in my life that it would be nice to share with you guys, take you along, you know, like know me a bit more, know who I am now, because I've changed a lot as well. I am not that person that you once knew, and I think I'm also excited to just share like this growth journey and just share like my evolution. I love storytelling. I love making things fun and cinematic and just, yeah, entertaining. So let me get back into my entertaining bag and see where it goes, see where it takes me. It's important to not allow whatever circumstances you're in to not consume you. Work will always be work, you know, like problems will always be there. However, it's just so important to recognize that you still deserve to live fully, to live freely, and understanding that this turned the light switch on for me, and trying to understand and deep dive into what that freedom looks like for me. What does that mean for me in the way that I live my life, in the way that I show up in the world, how I communicate my needs to myself and to the people around me, because that's also something I have really struggled with. Being a recovering people pleaser, it's really tough to acknowledge that you've been neglecting yourself of so much, because you just can't even fathom the thought of putting yourself first. But I don't need to do those things anymore. I don't need to perform for anybody. I don't need to be liked by everybody. And my value certainly does not come from the things that I'm able to do for others and in the way that I show up for them that I know they'll love. Is not on the cards for 2026 and beyond. And yeah, I think coming back to YouTube and doing this is just one of the steps that I'm taking to freeing myself. I am so excited for this new chapter, for a new year. I live for a fresh start. It's just in my nature to love newness, a fresh start, new beginnings, you know, trying and trying again and trying new things. I love it all. And this being a new year just excites me. If you're someone that has started something and stopped several times like me with this, who cares? Try and try again. Like, who knows? The 7th time might just be the time that you stick to it. And it is so important to understand yourself and your patterns and do an audit of your life to see where you failed and you've succeeded. Some correlation there. You've failed a number of things, but actually eventually you have overcome them and you've been very successful by the end. And you don't think about the times when you are experiencing that success. You don't sit and think of all the times that you failed. I'll give an example of driving. Like, hands up if you literally had to do your test quite a few times. Well, I think 3. I had to do it 3 times, and every time that I failed, it genuinely felt like the end of the world. And I just thought, no, there's no way I have to do this again. There's no way I cannot do this. Then, when I now passed, did I even remember the failures? No. Did I remember the money that I had spent? No, because it didn't matter. I had my last of these patterns in my life. Just gave me a zeal for life. Like, yeah, okay. You started and you stopped this a few times. Who says that this won't be the time where you start and you just keep going? And I do think it might just be. So, yeah, just 28-year-old girl figuring it out, living, laughing, sometimes loving. If this video has resonated with you in any way, I'm glad. Thank you for sticking around to the very end. Comment something that, you know, comment, say something.
Be nice.
I'm finding it.
It take you that long to find it?
It does.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye.